Oh, right. Yeah, part two of Bochetti's book. I do enjoy Mike. But yeah, let's go.
He was one of the first people that,
Well, are you still doing your talk show?
that were cool to me. No, I'm serious because
No, are you still doing your talk show?
I had to push it off for a bit, but it's going to be.
But
the
you're
end
still
of
doing
May.
it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why'd you push it off?
One of my cast members had to get an operation. Another guy got cast in a film, so I had to push it off.
Are you mad at the guy for getting? Because you're not that guy.
No, I'm not.
You
a mean guy
appreciate
like
other
that.
people's success.
I do,
That's good.
but the thing
There's
is,
not too many people like you, man.
No, but let me tell you something, right? You should not hate anybody for what they have in this. Everybody has a rhyme and a reason in this. I never had a problem with that with people like that. Just when people were assholes in this, like there are plenty of people, Jim. Like I said earlier, how many people we knew that were nice in the beginning?
7.
That were nice and put on a facade, and they were fucking assholes when they got stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
12, 15 maybe?
Maybe more.
Could be more, Jim.
Perhaps
But,
more
yeah,
than that?
but
How many? Because you're talking about how long it took you to write your book. How many? A couple months.
You started at
least.
8 o'clock. What time
I
did
started
you?
at 8 o'clock in the morning, got done by 2 in the afternoon, I think.
How many?
Oh, now.
How many pages is it?
I'm
Because
wrong,
I
Mike.
saw that the page it does have page numbers, but
Oh,
they're
yeah.
kind of listed sporadically in the book.
Well,
they're not actually
and
denoted on any
Probably
specific
it was
page.
like 118 that came in around on my own thing. But you know what? For some reason, guys, they put more pages on them. However they do it there. It's like 170.
Because there are mentions like when as you're reading the book, the page number will pop in the middle of the page, and then again at the end, another one at the end of the page, and then the next one comes 3 pages down the road. It's it's interesting the way that works.
I'm going to tell you one cool thing. I got a great Jim story that I love.
Tell me.
GYM? No.
No. No, because this is back in like 96. I was
Okay.
a comic like about 4 years, right? Jim was in California. I think he just did Louis Anderson show.
Yeah, maybe.
At the time, right? He was
They
out
on
there
the
with,
Santa Monica Pier.
No, but he was out there with Jim Florentine, right? And they came across Dice at the Comedy Store,
Yeah.
right?
He hated
And
that.
they befriended him, right? And now Jim knew what a huge fan I was of his, right?
It's awesome.
Forever. And one night at the Boston Comedy Club, Jim goes, "Meet me. I got a great thing for you," right? He got me a picture of Clay that's autographed. This is to my Dice Man, right?
Yeah.
I still have that hanging in my room to this
That's
day.
awesome.
You still got, I got Andrew to sign a picture for him. He
That's
loved
cool.
Dice.
No,
yeah.
I love it because I still talk to the picture once in a while. I'm like, no,
That's a lot.
no, I mean it inspires me. And I'm like, you know
Talk
what,
to
buddy?
your right. Did you name the picture Charlene?
No, I got it on my wall. I'm like, I was like, good luck with Lady Gaga, baby. You deserve this. Fuck all the hate.
He was great in that movie, huh?
He is fucking underrated as an actor. It was-
He's a great
For
actor.
Lady Gaga?
No, but with him, right? The thing about him is he's resilient, a resilient motherfucker.
He
Just
is.
He
because-
is.
No, but the thing is, like certain people in this industry favorites, certain people are not.
Why don't you try to tour with him? Because Dice just
That's actually a
mentioned
good point.
touring with Dane Cook. Like, why don't you just mention it to him, touring with him?
I don't like to ask him for stuff.
You're saying, like, obviously Dice would headline, but why don't you say, let's tour together?
If
You don't
anything,
say,
you're
hey,
providing a
Well,
service
I
to
did-
him.
Actually,
You
I
don't
did
say, hey,
tweet-
could I open for you? You go on Instagram and you go, hey, let's tour together.
Well, I did pitch something to him via Instagram. You know what I said?
What?
I said, have you ever thought about, doing a thing like Rodney did years ago on HBO and showcasing a bunch of comics that are unique and different like you are and everybody else was under your banner, and you know what I mean, and you would host it. He said he did something like that a couple of years ago.
He answers you, huh? I think you should suggest touring. Oh, yeah, he did do that a few years ago. You're right. You should suggest touring.
I'd love to.
I think he'd be open to it.
Are you
right?
on Instagram?
Yeah.
Why don't you just go suggest that you tour?
How would his crowd be with me, though? They would get me
Yes.
thinking out.
Why don't you
You're
do
a good
this?
comic, Mike.
Let me ask
Crowd's
you
gonna
this.
get
Do you have
you.
your phone with you?
My phone, yeah.
Make an Instagram video, make a video, and tell Andrew you'd like to
Can
tour
we talk
right
to
now.
him? You think he listens to you guys? I'm
No,
sure
Why don't you
he's probably on the West Coast. I
Should we
think
do the Instagram video now?
do the Instagram video. Here's what you got to do. You make it, Mike. Hold it up as a selfie. I won't interrupt you. We won't fuck with you. But seriously, post it on Instagram.
Okay, hold on, guys. I got to get to Instagram quick.
Mike,
Hold on
how
now.
are you?
Don't panic. We got a couple minutes.
Yeah, we got plenty of time, Mike.
Jim, can you come in this with me or no?
No, you should do it. Because you're pitching the tour, and and make it and put it on and tag him and say I want to tour with you. But you should make a real pitch to him. Dice is a great guy.
He'll probably be open to it. I mean, if a
trying to get this going now.
Yeah,
guys.
the camera.
If a great comic is sitting there,
No, Mike,
like,
you got to make the video. That's your picture. That's your mom.
is he making photos of his mom?
Yay,
Turn the
guys.
camera around. Panicking.
Okay, sorry. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
What are you
It's just like at home, man.
I
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
it's
I know.
horrible, guys. Why, motherfucker?
By the way, Mike's album, Thank You, is available on
Jim, how do I do
iTunes.
this? I can't.
I'm
Mike, put
plugging
this
you,
in.
bud. It's available on iTunes and Amazon right now. You can get his new album. It's called Thank You. It's a great comedy album. Keep him up there on the charts.
I've got to
We
get
love
that.
seeing Mike succeed. The album's called Thank You. The book is called Still Standing. If you go on Amazon and you look up Mike Bocchetti Still Standing, you can download it on ebook. And it's about the goddamn funniest thing you could read. You will I'm serious. I'm gonna buy this book and give it as gifts to people.
It's amazing.
It's hilarious,
How do I
and
put-
it
Thank you,
delivers on every Bocchetti level.
You,
Like
you
it's
hold that
amazing.
button down while you're talking. You'll see a red line going around it, and you have a minute. So when you see the red line, make a practice one. See, right now it's recording.
Hey, Andrew.
No, Mike. Now you stopped recording and you're talking into thin air. Here's what you got to do. Cancel that one here. Cancel that one. What you do is when you talk, make sure your finger is on that button, and when you take your finger off the button, you're done.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Hey, Dice, it's me, Mike Bocchetti. I'm live right now with Jim Norton and Sam on that show. I heard you want to tour with Dane Cook. Please let me join the tour with you guys because I know I'm worthy of it. I've been a huge fan of you forever, and I know I'd rock the house like you did. You've been a great I've been a great fan of yours forever, and I love you, Dice. And you've been a good. You're an inspiration. Bring me with Cook, and I'll rock. And I promise you. And I love you, Dice. You're a king. We're talking about you on the show right now. You'll rule, baby. Fuck all the haterators. Yeah.
Good. Now,
was actually good.
post that in your stories, and you should tag Dice. You
How
have
do
to, I'll put that down there. Let's see.
You tag Dice for him?
Oh yeah, it's all three are going to get posted. We could
Yeah.
we could post.
And you're gonna tag.
How about a message?
You got to tag Dice in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's
I
gonna
would
tag
go
Dice.
bananas, guys, because I would be crying in the fucking locker room the first night of it because I love them that much. I'm a
What are
huge
you more
fan.
proud of, the album or the book?
It's hard to tell, Sam.
It is, right? I mean, you got to be
I
feeling.
like to write.
You got to be feeling good. You have to have a certain sense of accomplishment that independently. That's a lot of content to have out. On a serious note, to actually have gotten the book done, and then to also be putting out an album. Like, that's a lot of content to be out
After
there.
having
That's
a heart attack 2
huge.
years ago, I didn't even give a shit.
That's a huge accomplishment.
It is.
Does that feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should.
I just got it. You know what it is, Jim? Sam, I want more and more. It's kind of bad to be greedy, though. Am I right or wrong?
Now, is
You
this
should-
fair to write a message to Andrew Dice Clay, my idol?
That's fair.
Is that
I
okay?
think that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I love because, guys, when he came on Audie's show, I fucking cried after we said to me.
What did he say?
He came on, and I met him probably I met him the first time through Jim Florentine and Don Jamieson, our good friend.
Is that good?
Eric McMahon. Perfect.
Now you hit. Hold on. Next.
You can put that on your stories.
I'm trying to help.
And it's Mike Bocchetti on Instagram. And as I said, the album is called Thank You. It's available
store,
on
let it go for a
iTunes
second.
and Amazon. And the book is called Still Standing, a novel by open parentheses Mike Bocchetti. And that's available as an Amazon ebook.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, of course.
The
Good
thing,
job.
The thing is, with him, I would be crying in the fucking men's room. I love him that much. To
You're
work.
crying in the men's room?
You know why? Because it's like two people I wanted to meet in this more than anybody. It was him and Henry Winkler, the ultimate. It's the Fonz.
You know, next time we have the Fonz in, we should probably bring in Mike
You like
to
the
meet him.
Fonz? We know him.
I would cry on his fucking shoulder. You know what I
All
tell
right,
him?
we're bringing in
great
Mike
telling
next time.
him.
No,
Next time.
You
guys,
got to tell him what he means
you
to
know
you.
what I tell
What
him?
would you say to him right now? What does he mean to you?
You've made a fat kid's life that was bullied on Staten Island so much better because you gave me the balls of standing up to bullies who picked on me.
So what did you
That's
do? Would
actually
you like
great.
hit the fucking men's room door of the jukebox?
No, I just stood up to them because he was.
Pretend
he-
Henry, because Henry Winkler, we know Henry. So say what you'd like to say to him as the Fonz.
I would call Mr. Winkler. I wouldn't.
Ah,
dare call
whatever
him
you wanna
Henry
say, yeah.
because Mr. Winkler, number one, you are a great man that helped save my childhood. When I was like 13 years old when Happy Days came on, I was a fat bullied kid from Staten Island who got picked on and humiliated by people, right? But you gave me the guts to stand up to the bullies. And,
Hold on a
and-
second,
and-
Mike. This is not satisfactory. Let me. I'm going to put this up, and we're going to try to get this to Henry Winkler.
That's actually really
This is-
smart, Jim.
This is good stuff.
Thank you, guys.
We'll tag Henry Winkler on it.
Hold on.
I would cry if I
Just
fucking met the Fonz.
no, don't cry. Well, you can. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. All right. When I do the pointing the finger, you're now talking to Henry Winkler.
To be fair to Mike, both Dice and Henry Winkler, I think, are two Jews, aren't they? That pretend to be, well, not pretend to be, but their image is more Italian than Jewish. But Mike's the real deal.
Mr. Winkler, I've been a huge fan of yours since 1974 when you were the Fonz on TV. You helped save my childhood because I was a fat kid that was picked on my whole life. And you gave me the guts to stand up to bullies and not take any nonsense from them without violence and just stand up to them. And you know what? They back down thanks to you. Hey! I love you, Mr. Winkler. And thank God for Adam Sandler for bringing you back to life and The Water Boy. Yes! Hey! Henry! Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Winkler. I shouldn't call you. I don't know you that well. Hey, baby! The Fonz is back! I can't stop laughing. Jimmy's getting to be done. I hope you don't scream at me and call up.
That was great. I think that's really going to do the trick.
Hold on. Let me see here. Now, what is his Instagram?
I mean, I don't know.
Can we check that?
Of course.
Yeah, but the thing is he going to pick? I don't think he'd be mad at me. Right?
Why would he be mad? That's a really sweet gesture. You know,
He's
he made a
fucking-
positive impact on your life.
No, he totally did. He totally did because. And the thing is, I'm sure he did that to millions of other kids.
Henry does not have an Instagram account.
Just
a Twitter
You have to
account.
tweet him.
So you'll have to tweet the video to him. You maybe save the video, you tweet it to him. Wouldn't be the worst idea, I don't think.
There might be a small problem with Mike's video too.
Why?
No, I saw. That's just the third in the series. There's 3 videos that he posted. The story worked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
There's actually
What's his? Sorry, Sam. What's his? What's his Twitter?
at H Winkler the number 4 real.
Okay, I don't have that. I don't have. Can someone hold on?
Maybe we'll tweet it from the show.
Yeah, let's do
You
that.
want to text
Guys,
somebody?
what
Text
is-
Travis the videos.
What does
and
he
he'll
like
tweet
to
you.
meet, though? I mean, he must be. I heard
He's really
He's a
mean.
wonderful.
He's mean?
He's a wonderful prick. Yeah, he's a wonderful prick.
What should I say? A message to the great Henry Winkler from. What's your Twitter name?
Just my name, Jim Mike Bocchetti.
Jim Mike Bocchetti. Jim Mike Bocchetti.
That's right.
Jim Mike. Hold on.
You
Mike.
think Clay would be mad at us, though? No, probably
Mike-
not, right?
No.
Well, while Jim's tweeting that out, you know how back in the day, when an artist would put out an album,
Sure.
there would be bonus tracks.
Word 'em up.
So after the last track on the album, there would be several seconds, sometimes minutes of dead air, and then all of a sudden there'd be an extra song. Remember that, Mike?
Can
Yes.
someone tweet this?
Yeah, just text it to. You can text it to Travis
Text
or
me or
whatever.
I just put it on my Instagram stories.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay, so somebody, you can't pull it off
I
Instagram
can't pull off
stories.
your Instagram story.
How do I text it?
Just download the video and text it. We could do it after the show.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I didn't download the videos.
We'll do it right after the show.
Guys,
it's no
you don't know
problem.
what's going to happen in this. Clay can call me up and go, you're on your way to Hollywood, baby.
I think that that very well could happen. But the reason I brought up the bonus tracks on these albums is because Mike, and I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't gotten the book yet, but I'm going to spoil it. You've got to read the book all the way through because at the end, there's, and I don't even know if you know this, Jim.
Yeah.
At the end of the book, there's actually 3 empty pages, and then there's a movie scene at the end of the book.
Oh, no, really? I didn't put it on purpose. I don't know what the fuck.
What do you mean you didn't put it on
I
purpose?
didn't put it up there. I hope it's a good movie. I don't know what the fuck it
It's
is.
this
really.
movie scene at the end of the book. What do you mean you didn't put it up on purpose?
Oh, can I just say one thing Rob was talking about earlier?
No. I want to talk about this, Mike. Well, I mean, I'll let you get back to it, but what do you mean? Because at the end of the book, there's 3 empty pages, and then there's a movie scene that
Is
you wrote.
that fuck?
You didn't know that you put the
No,
Mike, I thought that it was like an Easter egg.
no, I didn't do that.
Jim, I have copies of the movie scene here.
Oh, by the way, the last page. You see what it says? I wrote this. Mike Bocchetti.
Do you want to act out the movie scene? I have extra copy. Here. Jim, why don't you take one? Why don't you give one to Mike?
Okay.
So that he's familiar.
I don't know what the heck this is.
And
Thank you.
well, I'll tell you what. I'll do the scene direction
Okay.
up top, And then maybe, Jim, do you want to play Judith?
Sure.
And Mike, you play Robert?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what this is from?
What's this from?
Final Draft. It was one of the things I forgot to delete on there. I didn't even write this. This is somebody else's work.
Well, let's see.
just do
It's like
This
an
is-
example.
This,
Final Draft.
this is at the end of Mike's book.
Okay.
Who do I play? Judith?
Yeah,
No,
no, you're Robert.
You're going to play Robert. Yeah. It wouldn't be believable for you to play a woman. Scene 1. Dr. Judith Brown's consulting room in a New York health center. There is a main door to the reception area of the practice and a back door. It is a post-war building with Victorian trimmings around the main door and the frames. This play goes further in describing the setting. This format uses Courier Final Draft font. Notice that the opening description uses the action element in this form. Stage direction, however, uses a parenthetical element and is formatted as below. This is one type of format for dramatic stage play. You can modify the elements any You can modify the elements any way you want by going to Format Elements on Final Draft for the desktop. A silence.
Well, one thing though, Sam, right?
Well, you got to let him do it. We're doing the play.
No, we got
Judith,
no,
if
it's
you
very,
would.
It's very important acting-wise for this, right? Number one.
I thought I set it up pretty well.
No, you did set it up perfectly. You said Victorian, right? But was it from Victorian time or now?
Let's just make you feel real. It doesn't matter.
You wrote it, Mike.
No,
It's in
no,
your
I didn't
book.
write it. It's from Final Draft. No, but the thing is, I don't know if it's from
Okay,
Victorian era
Judith,
or now.
if you would, Judith.
I have something to tell you.
But
I love you.
Robert takes a breath to speak, but Judith stops him.
Judith,
Oh, what you must think.
come on now.
It's true. I can't help it. I know you should never become involved with a patient.
Judith, I love you too.
She looks at him, her mouth open a little. For a moment, she is lost. A silence. Then she allows Robert to help her back into the chair. She smooths her clothes down. Robert returns to his chair.
I can't believe it.
It's true.
That lost look is on Judith's face again. Robert speaks very gently. You heard? Oh, I'm sorry, Robert, this is your line.
You heard what you wanted to hear.
A pause, and
And then
Judith...
Robert bludgeons her with a rock.
That's it. Fade to black. So this is actually the end of your
Sam,
book.
you were a great narrator, but the thing I asked you that was
My name's
because
Sam.
I wasn't sure it was current day. When you said Victorian,
We know, Mike.
it
It's
could have
okay.
been 1860.
Mike,
it could
you're
have been
falling
now.
apart. It's
Mike,
okay.
this is the
I'm
end
sorry.
of this is at the end of your book.
Yeah, you're collapsing.
Yeah, but I didn't write that part of it.
Why is it in your book?
That's
then?
normal at the end of a book to put a piece of a play you didn't write.
No, you know what?
I have a 3 lines from a mammoth play at the end of mine.
Yeah, but I blame.
What do you blame?
That's Amazon's
Drinking
fault,
while
because the thing is, they nobody proofreads at Amazon.
right. Yeah, it's their job.
Well, I mean,
At Kindle, I mean, they should have.
you could
Kendall, yeah, Kendall or Amazon should have proofread it. You're right.
you could probably proofread it. No,
No, but they should have. You know what? Because who's to stop somebody from writing all kinds of psycho shit and putting it up there?
clearly nobody.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Right? No, that's obvious.
No,
if you want to get an example of Amazon's policy, look. Here's the thing about Amazon, and I think it's a good thing.
Sure.
Is that Amazon allows the creator to express themselves. There's no middleman, right?
No.
You can get on there and you can just get your shit out there.
But there's been TV shows people pitch to put stuff on there.
Tuberculosis?
No, but the thing is, no, but the good thing is you have free control. But the bad thing is they don't push it as much as you know what I mean? Like because
I see.
First of all, Amazon.
Well, that's why we're here to push it.
Thank you.
Mike Bocchetti. The novel is called Still Standing, and it is, for me, it is the quintessential Bocchetti. I
Thank
love
you,
Mike.
Sam.
You know I love you, and I've been a fan of yours forever.
Thank you, Sam. Jim has been. I know Jim since
I'm
the
sending
beginning
this
of
stuff to
time.
Troy, by the way, as we speak.
Good. But I'm gonna recommend this to everybody, and I say
Thank you,
that
Sam.
in earnest. You know, we goof on Mike and we have a good time. But if you get a kick out of Mike Bocchetti, get on Amazon, look up "Still Standing" by Mike Bocchetti, and it is everything you could imagine. I'm serious. I was reading it last night. I couldn't put it down.
Did you were like, holy shit, he's deep.
Yeah.
He is deep. I was reading about your dad not wanting you to do anything in the creative arts. I was reading about your aunt who you would go to her house. I read about it all.
Thank you, Sam.
I intended to
get
only
that
read a
too.
couple sentences. I made it 150 pages in.
Whoa.
And I only read a couple sentences. So, it was actually quite an achievement on all levels.
Guys,
job.
if I get some cash soon, we're going to make a buddy move. We got to do something to package
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I can't wait. I think this is it. Of course, the album is called Thank You. And
Thank
that's
you.
also available now. I think you can also hear tracks from that on Raw Dog, right?
Yeah, but I was up there thanks to you guys because, Jim, I was up there alongside of your work.
Oh, good.
But Gaffigan, Clay, Sandler was up there. I was like, whoa.
You mean
man,
in the
this is
top 10
incredible.
rankings?
Yes.
Well, let's get him back up there. Thank you.
Thank you,
The
Mike.
album.
Thank you, guys. It was fun, man.
Amazon
Great day.
or iTunes. You're not an iTunes person? Go on Amazon. Get Mike Bochetti's album.
Roland! I just.
Did you see Roland? You got excited?
Yes, because I haven't seen Roland in forever, man. I'm so sorry. I just screamed his name out randomly.
You want to give him a hug?
Yes.
Okay, could you have Roland come in and grab a hug from Mike?
He's coming.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen him in forever.
Squirrel.
Plugging his stuff. Roland! Let's see.
Roland's coming in.
Is he?
We got to get some chicks. Me and Roland. We got to get some whore.
There he is. Roland and Mike Bocchetti. Roland with the Bumpin' Mike's t-shirt. I love it.
Roland,
You're trying to get some chicks with
we
Roland?
got to get some fucking skanks.
They cost a lot.
Roland, you hear about Robert Kraft?
I love mac and cheese.
Jim, thank I
It's not the same
I
Robert
forgot
Kraft.
something I was going to say about
He owns the Patriots, not
About-
Kraft
about-
macaroni and cheese.
about Jussie from Smollett.
What about him?
I actually did a commercial with him a few years
Did
ago
you?
on Pepsi.
Did he lie?
What was it for bleach?
No, but he was very nice.
You believe him, right?
I don't know what's going on. You know what? I try
Seems
not to get
believable.
involved in stuff like that because it's
But if
horrible.
you had to, do you believe it happened, or do you
Well,
not think that it
I
happened?
don't know. I only worked with him a few days, and the thing is, I don't know him as a person. So.
Right. Did you pour bleach on him?
No, I would fucking kick him in his ass to the wood because that's not
Good.
right to do that kind of shit.
What
to
if he
people
asked them
because
to?
Then he's a psychopath.
Oh. Would you still kick their ass?
No, if he wanted, let him enjoy himself then.
Smart. That's actually a great policy.
No, but the thing is, nobody should be bullied to begin with like that to begin with. I mean, this is fucking 2019 America. No more bullshit like that happening here.
That's right. That's right. Mike, you've said it all.
You've been a
Thank you.
delight.
You're a great guy.
Thank you, guys. I love you guys.
Get the book and get the album from Mike Bocchetti right now.
I love that hat. Can you phone one my size?
Sure.
I don't know if they make him that large.
You'd sew 6 of them together.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Goodbye.
There's definitely some type of ADHD going on with Mike. The quickness in which he can get distracted by things is unbelievable. But I'm sorry, Mike might be the funniest man ever. He had a part of someone else's movie script in a book he's published online, and he didn't even know it was in there. I was going to say I want to get his book, but I think he only put it up for a month anyway, so you can't get any. Yeah. And his stand up. Yeah. his stand up. But yeah, Mike is hilarious, and that was hilarious. Mike, do you know that you've got there's a bit of a movie script? Is there? Yeah. Fuck. Oh, I love Mike. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.